Well, the city had discussed what to do with the urban design standards. What's kind of the progress you made? Where do we stand with that?
Well, it doesn't appear that there's any momentum to change the design standards as they were adopted in July at this point. What the design standards are, they cover the entire downtown area. There are different standards. It's a zoning ordinance, but there are different standards for commercial properties. And then there's a residential neighborhood on the south end of downtown that it's just north of I-40, and there are residential standards for that to try to keep the residential character of that neighborhood. There is a group of people who have been concerned that those standards infringe on their property rights. So they've been protesting this ordinance and asking that that residential neighborhood be omitted. The City Commission heard this over and over again from them, so they decided to have yet another public hearing to decide if the residential area should be omitted from those design standards. They did that on November 30th, but what they found, it seems to be, was more people came out for it than against it. So for now, they don't anticipate changing those. Those standards do things like if you're making exterior changes to your property, you might have to have a review of what the exterior changes you're making. Anything that requires a building permit. It doesn't affect you painting. You know, you can paint it and do whatever you want that way. But if you're changing the roof or cutting a new entrance or putting in new windows or things like that, you have to have a review of what you're doing to see that it's in keeping with the character of not just your house style but the neighborhood.
Right.
So for right now, the Commission had a work session discussion about the results of that public hearing. They had that discussion on Tuesday. It was the first time since the public hearing that they could meet. And they're not leaning, it doesn't seem, toward changing anything.
Okay. And then what else is going on? I know there's some stuff going on at the library.
The Commission accepted a $35,000 grant from the state, from the Texas Libraries and Archives Commission, I believe it is. That grant is one that the city gets regularly, but this year's amount will be used for a new family literacy program that they're going to do at the library beginning in January. This program is supposed to be designed to let adults come for group tutoring to read, and the libraries are set up for that because they're in different quadrants of the city and the city bus service serves them, so there's easy access to it, and this grant will pay for furniture and computers and things like that to use.
All right. Oh, it's a pleasure having you on.
Thank you.
Thank you.